One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Corvallis, Research Stadium, home of the Oregon State Beavs. As we'll see, one of the top teams in this conference, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Oregon State Beavs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Oregon State's offense is on the field for the first time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Beavers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Power football with the run. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll run the screen. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He's got it on the right. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. Line getting set on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Oh, what a move to get open. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads it left. Hauls it in. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt.
Into the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown. Getting ready for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. He'll keep it himself. Nice move there. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off.
Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And he made the read off the RPO, and he decided to take off, run the football. But, man, you got to take care of that thing. Fumbles the football. The defense gets the ball back.
Great place to start for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Stone. The short hands, it's Hughes. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After that last completion, it's second down. Off the play fake. A strike downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Give to the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
First and goal for the offense.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? 22. Looking to fire. Extending the play. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, can they find a way to get these last 2 yards on third and goal? Bowls his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Getting set for the point after.
Third and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. And the Beavers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to...
Continues to fight for yards. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Johnson wants to throw it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Beavers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Trying to set up the screen. Crosses the 35. Turns it on in midfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Fired in there, but incomplete.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
He's got him this time. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the throws toward the end zone. He makes a grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Red pass, it's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The Beavers send out the punt unit. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Stone. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He'll take another shot here. And that will fall incomplete, and we have played one. Boy, they tried to end the first quarter on a high note to no avail. Second quarter's coming. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. On the option. He's in open space downfield. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll run it from the gun. He gets it inside the 25. They'll stop him at the 24. Not enough for the first down, and it's a 4th down decision time coming. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the first. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And now they've moved into the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Short gain on the play before he slides.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for a man. It's Stone. Fires toward the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. And this one is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone, it's 12. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11. And the Beavers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. The play action fake. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab, gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Beavers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Johnson looking to throw. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down. It'll bring up a big decision. The Beavers will call on their punt team. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. We'll see if they can dial up one that works this time on 2nd down from the 14. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the 1st half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
He took a hit. How about this? A fake. So they couldn't get it done on 3rd down. Now they'll convert on 4th down. Still going. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares, problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a heat. Makes the grab. It's Tees. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. They didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Complete. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. Right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the 1st half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from there in Corvallis. And how can we begin our analysis of that 1st half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Let's see if they can keep that 1st half momentum rolling. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
This quarterback right now is in a groove. He's doing a nice job of pre-snap. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Quarterback making adjustments. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. The give out of the gun. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4.
See, they need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. There he goes. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Beavers will snap it on first and 10. The give to the tailback. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
The Beavers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. Tries to get it on the ground. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. They're backed up, first and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. The give on the inside. That hole closed quickly. He'll get 1 out to the 6.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
And we've already seen this QB have success throwing the football down the field. How about the variety to his game? Now you run the option, you make the right read, get it to your pitch man where he can get upfield, get some extra yards. He's in the zone right now.
Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Just when they're looking run, now up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. They bring the punter onto the field now. We assume he's going to punt it this time. He did complete a pass earlier. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. They'll go to the ground. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be second and 3.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit, too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
This is a design run. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on third down. Johnson wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Beaver! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards in field position. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to it. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to run for it. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the 3rd period. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the change. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. Now adjusting. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Rides the back on the option, the give. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Johnson looking to throw. Working that left side now. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Beavers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got room on the return. And he will house it. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the 4th quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. He picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the... seven.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They
intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Turning on the Jets. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Trying to get rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. So now it's 2nd and long. Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, a lot of... And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. They still do count it for 6.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Hits the seam wide open. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's McGee. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the 1st down marker. After the 1st down completion, it's 2nd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. Quarterback making checks. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. Now they'll run it on the toss. Shakes off the defender. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.